Afterthoughts with Shannon
and Marquita.
And today we're talking Once Upon a Time, Season 3, Episode 14. This episode is entitled The Tower. Alright, so we're going to jump into this review and recap of the episode. So when we open up, we see David having sort of a nightmare dream sequence where he feels guilty about not being able to raise his daughter Emma. And this pretty much plays out through the rest of his feelings through the rest of this episode. So it's probably going to be a quick review. There wasn't too many things that happened in this story. The main thing that happened was one that we see the Wicked Witch Zelena has taken David's courage by way of a token, which is his sword. So,
yeah, that whole the whole play scene where that's why we were introduced to Rapunzel. I keep wanting to say Rumpelstiltskin. Rapunzel. And there's this root, and the root is supposed to make you very brave.
Okay,
and
I'm sorry, real quick. When Zelena went into Mr. Gold's office to steal it, she shaved him, took some of his blood, and then used the blood
to open up the blood magic.
To open up the blood magic, and she pulled out what looked like a turd.
Yeah, we didn't know what it was.
It looked like a straight piece of boo-boo.
I really was like, okay, they must be about to explain what this is, because it's just random.
Magic turd.
Bad timing placement right there, seriously. But this magic turd, or this root, it's supposed to make you very brave. And the way it makes you brave is by making you face your fears, and therefore you will not have anything to fear anymore. And your fear comes in the form of yourself.
Oh, okay.
So that was... like we were talking about earlier, they got all creepy on this episode, they
the ring lady,
and then the twitching up the tower, and trying to come out, and then when it does turn out to be yourself, actually that is pretty terrifying too. That it was very horror like, and it was creepy, and it wasn't really Disney, but it was kind of enjoyable for me. I'm sorry, I liked it.
It was. I was surprised Disney would turn that way.
Very dark, and then even when you sang the dream that the Prince Charming was having in the beginning, strange. They had all the dolls' heads spinning and it got all demonic and everything. It was really weird.
Right.
Different angle, but enjoyable still.
So during Prince Charming's quest to find this root, he comes across Rapunzel, and that's who she has to defeat. This witch who supposedly was keeping in the tower was actually herself, because she herself ate a piece of the root a while ago. So she's been trapped in this tower, scared of herself and of the responsibility she has in her queendom, because she's supposed to be queen, but she doesn't want to do it because she's scared. So she defeats herself, goes home. Okay.
Yeah, and there's Rumple.
Okay, so the big I guess the big controversy for this episode everyone's talking about is the fact that they did a race change on Rapunzel. I didn't have a problem with it, honestly. I thought, fine, it's fresh. It made me interested, like, oh, Rapunzel's black. Well, I first saw her, it did remind me of Tiana.
I mean, they did the same with Lancelot. He was a black guy.
Yeah, and he died. Well, technically...
in, like, the same scene.
And it wasn't really him. It was Cora playing him, but... So I didn't have a problem with it like everyone else. The actress was terrible. Sorry. I didn't like her at all. She was pretty, but I just was like, well, if you're going to do a
bad actress.
But why do a race change when you can use Tiana, when you can use Pocahontas, when you can use Jasmine? You have all these other ethnic characters you can use, but yet you're still, sticking with these white princesses and just trying to change the race. So to me, it was a little lazy. I didn't have a problem with it, but I'd rather see full-fledged Tiana. I'd rather see full-fledged Jasmine.
Where is Tiana?
Yeah.
Where is Jasmine? When are they going to introduce these princesses? But you notice those are the stronger princesses, so we haven't really gotten to those. They made the weaker ones strong so far on this show. So, yeah, we are still looking for the real ethnic princesses. That would be fun to see.
Yep, so, okay, that was
that. Another highlight on the episode, I want to get into Rumple because you know how much we love us some Robert Carlyle. So we see that the Wicked Witch, Zelena, she has Rumple. And like you said, she stole his blood to do the blood magic. But how the episode ended is we don't know where Rumple's at. We do know that he's kind of capable of breaking out. I don't know how Zelena got the dagger.
How the hell did she get that? Because it disappeared when he killed himself and his father, when he stabbed them, both of them. The dagger disappeared also with him. So I guess that's
how she came across that. We got to figure that out.
That has to be during the flashbacks from the China Force that we haven't gotten to yet. So the only flashbacks they showed was Rapunzel, the revealing of her being pregnant again, and I think that is about it.
Prince Charming
It was a
challenging
very
Rapunzel.
Prince Charming centric episode, which I didn't mind at all. It was cool.
Don't mind it. It was just corny. I mean, there were so many corny
Charming's
scenes. Like we were talking about earlier, I think it's really corny that Mary Margaret is so trusting of this new midwife. Everybody, they all know that they're looking for a new person that they don't know who is the Wicked Witch. They know this. And Mary Margaret is just, oh, I'm just going to embrace you and I'm going to love you and you're going to raise my baby and blah, blah, blah.
In the whole wide world.
Yeah, it's just, I can't believe they're that naive and that's annoying. You know, and the whole Prince calling Emma, she's not answering the phone, that's annoying. Them not going inside the Stellar because Hook is scared, that's annoying. You know, so it was those little corny scenes just to extend the plot, blah.
Stop giving him Emma and Hook these moments together. It's really annoying.
And
because for one, okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, people, I haven't said this in any of my blogs yet, but if she hooks up with Hook, okay, she's gonna be dating her baby daddy stepdad. It's disgusting. Or her son's step grandfather. It's gross. It's incesty. Knock it off. No Hook and Emma. It's Neil and Emma, and that's not people I don't understand.
I don't
you guys
understand
don't see
the relationship. Well, I don't care about the long-waited ancestry, but I just don't like them together. I don't think Hook is a good match for Emma. I don't.
And she's not.
I don't get it. I don't get why he's into her. They never showed him actually like fall in love with her. I don't know what
not the type of chick,
his infatuation is with her.
She's not the type of chick that's gonna fall into a new relationship while Neil's missing. So like, get off of it. It's not gonna happen.
They're in love and they have a kid.
The last time she saw Neil, the last time, you know what I mean, that she saw Neil and they had time together, she told him she loved him, and then Henry went missing. So they've been trying to get Henry back since then. They've never had their chance. Everybody Neil had his chance. No, he didn't. Austin, what's his name? The dude, Pinocchio, stopped him from having a real chance.
Neil never had a chance. He got his chance taken away from her.
Just because he was with Tamara after that?
Yeah, and look, and that was forced upon him. For all we know, that was magic.
So you know? I'm just like tired of the whole. It's what is it? Swan fire all the way, Captain Swan. It's not gonna happen, people. Especially not until they find Neil and she has her closure with Neil. She hasn't had that with Neil, and she's gonna have that before anything new pops off. So stop it. And once upon a time, I better not see them kiss again. Period.
I'm not even interested. It's I love Hook. Don't get me wrong. I think he's hot, and I'm interested in his character, even though he's like the cheesiest pirate I've ever met. But I just don't like his relationship with Emma. I don't like it at all. So hopefully that's going to be fly past. Hopefully it's almost over with because it's all lame. It's, every time they do something, he says something, I just roll my eyes. Yeah. I don't care.
So I guess, okay, enough about that rant. And honestly, I do not think that Rumpelstiltskin is Lena's father. When she was shaving Rumple with his dagger, she explained that her father had a shaky hand and he was an alcoholic. I don't remember Rumple being an alcoholic, just a coward. Or a shaky hand. So I'm not sure who she's insinuating to be her father.
Yeah, someone else we're going to meet.
Yeah, but it's someone else. I do believe Cora's still her mom.
We need to get in her backstory, though. I can't wait till we finally get into Zelina's backstory and figure out how she became who she was.
Rose McGowan is coming back on episode 18.
Nice.
So we'll be seeing the flashback on, hopefully, some background story on how Zelina came about and who her father is. Can't wait.
Because we really did like Rose's character before she left. I mean, last episode, and then boom. So, yeah, I just fell in love with her and then snatched her away from us.
Yeah, so I can't think what else happened that we need to discuss.
That's pretty much the basics. I mean, so I guess Prince Charming doesn't have his courage right now.
Right, he fought himself because he was scared of losing, or
he was scared he won't be able to perform as a father the second time like he wasn't able to the first time.
Because he's lost Emma twice. So he has that guilt going with him, but he defeated his guilt. His sword broke in half, and the sword disappeared after he defeated his demon. And we come to find out, we see towards the end, Zelina opens her bag, and she's got other items in there. I think one's a mirror, one looks like a little vial of sand or something. And then she's got his sword, which represents his courage, which goes along with the Oz story because, you know, the Cowardly Lion was looking for his courage. So I'm wondering, you know, as everyone else is she going to be looking for a brain, a heart,
she's stealing, and what is she going to do with it?
Yeah. So
probably the new baby.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Did you finish?
Yeah, it was a B because, I love the creep factor. Didn't care for Rapunzel. I do like the whole idea of fighting yourself to gain courage. I thought that was a cool undertone. And I love seeing more of Rumple. Yeah. Hi, Robert. I'm your #1 fan. And I read the comments. Okay, it has nothing to do with his swag. It has nothing to do with how he carries himself. He is hot. Okay, he's hot from head to toe. It has
because when
everything
she saw the full Monty, she
involved.
thought he was so sexy. Yeah, right.
It was. Hey, if you haven't seen the full Monty, Rumpelstiltskin's in there and he's stripping down to his tidy whities. Watch it. And it was so fun to watch.
Right, so we'll call it today. That will be it for Afterthought, or this episode of Once Upon a Time. So this has been Afterthoughts with Shannon
And Marquita.
and we'll be seeing you soon. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead, we can hash it out about this Neil Fire Captain Swan thing if you want. Comment down below and we'll get back to you. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.